Jim, first of all, your thoughts on getting back to playing again?
Well, it's obviously a very exciting prospect for me at this point. Coming from where I was 2 months ago and making the statement that the season was over, to potentially having a possibility to play in the NHL Stanley Cup Finals is obviously incredibly exciting for me.
Blake?
Recall the incident in Casper tonight. It seemed like it just kind of came out of nothing.
Obviously we're talking about this, and it was a major incident, but I'm going to answer all those questions at the appropriate time. My focus right now is just going to be moving forward. Again, with the potential to play in the Cup Finals. I don't want to be a distraction to my teammates and getting ready for a very big series right now.
Jason?
Manny, when did you first know that there was a chance you could play again this season?
Just a couple days ago, I guess, really. I've been monitored almost daily for the past almost 2 months now. And, the doctors were pretty pleased with the progression and the way things were looking, and with the exercise that I was doing and the activity that I was getting into, there was no change in my status. So they felt and saw that it was an opportunity that if I felt confident enough and physically ready enough with the contact and with the awareness out there, that playing could be a possibility.
What did it mean to you to have such an active role with the team, even though you were out with an injury?
I think this whole year we've stressed the importance of how important everybody is to this team, and whether that be Hank and Danny playing 22, 25 minutes, or guys playing 3-4 minutes, or Deep playing a shutdown role, or Lou stepping up big in a game. I think everybody's contribution on and off the ice was stressed throughout the year. So just being able to be around the guys through this whole run, and being able to break down tapes and go over things with different guys, I think that was huge just for my confidence and my sanity, just to be around the guys and have a certain level of normal life. So it was just again, it was a great feeling to be able to continue to be around the guys and travel and just be a part of it.
Perfect.
Kind of on the same lines there, so many times injured players aren't with the team, but being front and center, they talk about how that helped their morale. Did it help you in your recovery process too, Manny, in terms of a very difficult time? Very much so.
It was obviously very emotional for me. But again, just being able to be around the guys, coming to the rink every day, having those laughs, having those inside jokes, just joking around in the dressing room, being on the road, going to dinners with guys, just that level of being on a team. I've been on a team now for almost my entire life, playing team sports, and when, like you said, sometimes when you're an injured guy, you're away from the team, and you just feel like an outsider. So just to be able to get back into the mix of things was huge for my recovery, just from the mental aspect of things.
Jim, and then Brooke.
Manny, was there a time when you questioned yourself whether or not you'd be able to play again?
I think if you ask any player, anytime you're injured, there's definitely a period of self-doubt. You hurt a knee or an ankle, will I ever be able to skate the same? Will I ever be able to do this or that the same? So yeah, just with every injury, you question yourself. But just again having an incredible support around me, starting with my wife, who was incredibly supportive from day one, and just really kept me focused on the best possible outcome at all times, and just reassured me that everything was going to be all right. Starting from there, and again being around the guys, just always positive attitudes around here, and always building me up, and support from fans around the league, emails, text messages, all the media outlets, everything that I was hearing, it was very uplifting on a daily basis to get those type of positive messages and reinforcement.
Manny,
how is your vision? How well can you, are you 100% in each, you know, on your eye 100% or how is it?
Well, I've never been 20/20, so I can say honestly that I'm not 20/20 in that eye. But I've been medically cleared to play, and it's good.
Do you have a blind spot, if you'll forgive me, or areas you can't see, or can you see clearly enough?
Like I said, I'm medically cleared to play, and this whole process is based on number one, if I feel comfortable out there, and two, from my personal standpoint, I would never put myself or my teammates or anybody else on the ice at risk. So again, the awareness and spatial awareness is there.
Ian?
Right here, Manny. Hey. What is this like for you right now, this moment?
I guess it's kind of the high point of this ride, I guess, in terms of, like I said before, coming from where I was on March 16th to potentially playing in the Cup Finals. There's a lot of ups and downs in there, so to be able to sit in front of you guys and say that it is a possibility that I'll play this year, it's definitely a very uplifting feeling for myself.
Is it emotional for you?
Not as emotional as I was before. I think now it's the work is setting in. You know, it's I realize the difference between taking 2 months off and coming back mid-January and taking 2 months off and coming back at the beginning of June. You know, there's obviously a lot at stake right now. The pace and tempo of play is a lot higher, and you know, you have the two best teams in the National Hockey League going at it. So, you know, I realize that you know, it's been a dream of mine to play for the Stanley Cup, but at the same time, I'm not going to put myself out there to be you know, treated like a little brother, and you know, I know there's not going to be any gimmies out there. So you know, it's work time now, and like I said, if I feel ready to play and my conditioning is up to standard, and I can make a contribution, and we'll move forward with that.
Mike's NKR.
Manny,